Hello and welcome to a special episode of the Two Shot Factor. Swordsman gets shot in Vancouver, bitch.
Two Shot. It's getting smarter. A man was shot to death in East Vancouver after he was seen running into doors and carrying a sword while naked. The man, quite possibly under the influence of some pretty heavy reefer, and clearly dehydrated, started his crazy rant by smashing the window out from his second-story apartment and throwing large wooden objects out onto the street. Quite possibly failed projects from his 8th grade woodwork class that brought his family great shame.
A frightening experience for people living near Princess Avenue and Hastings Street, waking up to the sound of gunfire.
They shot him and he was right here, literally. He was lying right here in the ground.
A man shot dead in the middle of the road by Vancouver police after they were called to the area for reports of a man acting erratically.
We're now joined live by Dr. Schteintz. Doctor, how are you?
I am okay. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you say you see this a lot in Vancouver?
I do. Very many people are suffering from mental health now. Most of them seem to live in East Vancouver and are addicted to hardcore substances.
Is there hope for them?
Of course there is. Whenever there is a doctor or psychiatrist like me, there is hope. I tell them we need to learn to understand the history of these wacky swashbucklers and everything will be okay.
Tell me about the sword now.
Police went to apprehend him and he wouldn't put down the sword, so they shot him. That's exactly what happened.
The man was using a Zweinhander, which is a long sword from the late Middle Ages and the hallmark weapon of the German Landsknechte from the time of Maximilian.
Oh, the Maximilian era. Good era. A lot of stuff was going on then.
Yes, the Zweinhander was a classic sword, although not featured in the Kill Bill series.
Oh, the Kill Bill series. Katanas, samurais, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so how common are these swords nowadays?
Very common. I have seen this many times. A man is stuck in his home during lockdown, does his laundry, tries to watch an episode of Bob's Burgers, puts an appropriate amount of crystal meth into his latte coffee, and suddenly gets angry.
And that's a problem?
Yes, well, it would be. Except in this case, the man has a 16th century longsword, and now can exact revenge on peaceful citizens.
Yeah, get those citizens!
Usually though, crystal meth lessens the skill level of the mercenary, and he may do more harm to himself than the desired victim.
That's terrible. Now, in other news, we have a fight with a shovel.
Ah yes, the classic true temper transfer shovel with hardwood handle. He is swinging so madly though. Control, control, he must learn control. This man.
Yeah, I know that guy. He's a good guy. He was telling me he was going to plant some radishes this year.
Yes, and if you look closely, you can see that his shovel is autographed by Marty McSorley.
Yeah, I know him. He's a heavy drinker. Actually, can we run that clip back, Carlos, and get the audio on that?
What is that you are drinking?
It's vodka and grapefruit juice.
I wish I was there to share the vodka with you. I love vodka so very much. And also grapefruit juice.
This episode of the Two Shot Factor is brought to you by Zuckerberg Toast Crunch. Every yummy bite fills you with reptilian goodness.
I'm dying. Help me.
Well, that concludes another episode of the Two Shot Factor. Special thanks to our guest, Dr. Schteintz. Where did he go, actually? Whatever. We've learned a lot today, and until next time, make sure to stay safe out there, and watch out for those mercenaries, or they'll get ya. They'll get ya.